Hey everybody, good evening. It's Wednesday night, and over here at Rethink Gaming, we are back in the saddle playing Rime of the Frostmaiden. We're using Discord, we're using Fantasy Grounds, and I have to thank, as always, Sirenscape for the amazing atmosphere and music. You've just got to be using it at your gaming table. If you want to support this content, there are links in the hibbity-jibbity down below. Scroll down and click those things. Also, we're keeping an eye on chat, so if you have anything to say it. Maybe it'll get worked in the game. Who knows? When last we played, the party betrayed Dazan because he's evil and probably shouldn't have been trusted in the first place, and killed him and his white companion. Now they are trying to decide what to do next. I interrupted a conversation so that y'all can hear them talk it out. So please, resume.
So, the last thing that we did was murder Dazan for being evil, and Avarice thinks that perhaps maybe we betrayed her. So, it's gonna be a bit awkward going back and talking with her, but I'm not sure what else exactly to do because it sounds like primarily we're trying to find this lost city of the Netherese, right?
Yeah.
Well, and I think that Avarice doesn't know that we were playing both sides because the Raven left.
Yes, he left this
Yeah,
this plane.
and then the other guys, they saw us try to shoot whatever it was. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Now the one gargoyle flew away and in theory went
Yeah.
back to her and told her all about everything. But I feel like we could convince her
Yeah,
that we're
because the
legit.
gargoyle and the bird, they didn't see us actually attack them. So I think that, I don't know, they think they just left us in the middle of battle.
No, yeah, you're right actually. Because the whole sequence was basically us questioning Dazan, like what's going on.
Yeah.
So the only thing really that we have to explain is why we were with Dazan in the first place.
Yeah. That's good point. I don't remember.
We were pretending to befriend him so that we could
Has anybody-
ultimately
Until we figured out
betray
that
him.
he seemed evil.
I was going to ask actually if there's anything that we have that could like identify like, oh, this was Dazan. I have his hat.
Yes. That's
Is
a
there
good
anything
idea.
else on his like body that's identifiable of like the Arcane Brotherhood or something?
Possessions wise, he only had his clothing. Yeah, okay, so he has a tattoo on his right arm.
Ew.
Inside of his right arm.
I take his arm.
Okay.
No,
I was
no.
gonna
no.
say we could
Cut
take a
that off.
picture of it.
You could
Also, is
sketch
going
it.
to invent cameras
Well,
and
you could-
then
you could sketch it.
oh, anybody an artist?
No.
Oh.
And we could just take the arm.
That
Or just
is
drag this whole body. Like we could use
would be
his
the
head.
first time.
Like she would probably recognize his face, right? We could just take his head and his arm.
Warren, that is a fantastic idea.
But if you're going to take his head and his arm, I mean, you get a substantial percentage at this point. You may as well just take the whole body.
We'll take the head instead of the gross. Who's gonna carry it?
Well, I mean, it was Warren's idea. He
I
could
would
do the
carry it.
honors, of course.
Yeah, I would carry it, of course. I would strap it to my belt, God of War style.
Have it hanging there.
Okay. So with some idea what to do there, I wanted to recap a little bit. The goddess Oral is on an island in the middle of the sea of moving ice, but it's protected by impenetrable cold. The Avarice specifically believes that she can get you through that cold barrier with the aid of something in the ancient fallen city. That's why you are pursuing that. And yes, everybody in the Arcane Brotherhood wants to find that city.
I had forgotten about that connection, so that's very good to know. I guess we have to go back to Avarice then.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like the best play. So the only question is, what are the implications of that? Although, there's 3 of us and 1 of her, so I'm not real worried about it.
Oh yeah, I mean we outed Dazan, and that guy was casting like 8th level magic missiles, so
He was bad news.
he was very bad news.
It'd have been badder news with access to a spell book that had spells of the appropriate level.
Well, that's why we had to take him out.
Yeah. We would have still smoked that fool.
Our 2 other members of, or 3 other members of the Arcane Brotherhood around here somewhere. Well, there's one that's in prison, and he's quite likely to not be useful. Spellbook that had spell.
Yeah, I think I kind of wrote that guy off as nobody was coming after him. Nobody missed him.
There's Velian Harpnell, the Necromancer, somewhere, and the 3rd one. Okay, let me get, because she was mentioned to you as well.
Yeah, he did tell us about 3, and they were all female. So 1 was Avarice.
Nas Lantimir.
I mean, I'm pretty okay hanging out with Avarice. She's proven herself that she's not like actively murdering. She's scheming, sure, but I don't know. Maybe we do need to interview her and ask the same questions we asked of Dazan.
Yeah.
Where
Alright.
was the place that she said she thinks that there's an artifact hidden or lost?
In the city, the Netherese city that we're trying to find.
That's right, Netherese City. Okay.
And Dazan said he knew the location to it, right?
He believed he did after having found the spire.
Would we? Are we still? We're not. We haven't gone away from the spire just yet, right?
You
Would
have.
we be-
You were back
Yeah,
halfway
we were
back to
trying.
East Haven.
That's right. We had spent 1 night traveling already.
Right. But no compelling reason to go to East Haven at this point.
Yeah, true. She's in Caer Denival, right?
Yes.
Avarice. Okay. The only thing that I was going to suggest about the spire is that we could potentially go back there and, like, because he found the spire, he had an idea of where it was. I presume because of the things, like the circumstances of its location, right? Like reverse engineering the location from there.
Somewhat. Yeah.
So I was figuring
makes
like
sense.
either that or like the laser or whatever that seemed to pierce through it. We'd be able to find out through that. I don't know though. What do you guys think? What
Well-
sounds like a plan to you?
I think we go see Avarice and just roll the dice with that, so to speak.
Yeah, this is a world based on chance, so
I mean, we've got to. I mean, she's got what we need to move forward. There may be other options, but
She'd
Yeah.
be like, dude,
She's-
y'all abandoned me. Here's the head.
yeah, and we can play it like we took out one of her enemies, one of her some of the competition. Right, they're all
Yeah.
looking for this
Ooh.
tower, so we can.
that
just
is
play
a
it
good
like-
idea. Yeah.
We we made his acquaintance. We started helping him out, and then we learned that he was the competition going for the tower. So we just
Perhaps
him out,
even
took him out.
saying that we double crossed him
yeah.
is what she could have some sort of respect for that. Perhaps.
Yep.
Does seem to be the way of these people.
I feel like we could sell that.
I'm sorry, it cut out a little bit. What did you say?
We could play as though we double crossed him.
Yeah.
On purpose.
Mm-hmm. We had to lull them into a false sense of security.
Hmm.
All
Yeah, I
right.
think we can sell that if we go see her at
Think
Cara
so.
Dune.
Yep.
So you're gonna
Especially,
cut across the lake then?
Ooh, we haven't done that yet. It sounds
that-
like fun.
It's frozen over.
I like it.
Well, we could do that, or we could go through East Haven and get around if you guys want to. But if we can go across the lake, that seems fine to me.
It feels like a not good idea, but it also sounds like fun. So
Say,
I will let Nini. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'll let Nini have the final deciding factor, but I guess it sounds like that. So we're gonna go across the lake?
All right.
Question mark? I'm not sure that this is a
let's
good
go
idea,
ice
but okay.
skating. Let's do it. We'll go ice skating across.
Oh, do we have any like special spells for ice skating? Any ice skating spells?
I don't think so.
I'm not aware of any.
No,
That's unfortunate.
I mean, but we've got spells that can push things. Like, give us a good push.
That could work.
Okay. So
I
heading
don't
out
remember
across
the names
the
of
ice.
options.
Oh, random encounter tables.
What are you talking about?
I'm just talking out of my ass.
Okay. So as you are crossing the lake, you see once again a band of wilderness barbarians clad in furs painted in white and blue. They are making a beeline for you, quickly sliding across the ice in long, swooping strides, one foot to the other.
Barbarians, you say?
Yes, these are the
More
Goliaths.
More like
Goliaths.
skate barians.
Well, we've met these Goliaths before, or we have met Goliaths before. I don't know if they're these ones. Well, let's just hail. Hey
Yep.
guys,
We
what's
start
up?
waving them down.
Yeah, welcome, friends.
Hello there. Pleasure to meet you. What brings you to the lake, to Lac Denishir, at this this beautiful time of day?
The largest of them strides up to you, sliding to a stop.
Oslo kind of like takes a jumpy step back,
It's all
fearful that maybe that he's gonna run into him, and then like oh hello.
I'm Czar, he says.
Well, hello there.
Pleasure to
the
meet
name's
you.
Oslo. Yes, as Warren says, pleasure.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you.
Heading across the lake.
Yep, that's our plan. We're going to go see a good friend in Care Diddle.
Just left.
Yep, you guys just left from Care Diddle?
We're seeking.
You're seeking Denver?
Have you seen the heroes of the 10 towns?
Well, as it so happens,
That's us.
we have made their acquaintance. Yes. Yes.
Well, hold on, guys. Who are these heroes of the 10 towns?
Gotta be us, of course.
Well, don't be so presumptuous.
He reaches
Super
into
presumptuous.
his pouch and pulls out a wanted poster. It says, "Wanted, alive, for questioning." And it has a rough hand sketch of your group as it was several weeks ago. There is a
Oh,
dragonborn. There is an orc druid. There's a ranger and her pet, etc.
Hmm. Oh,
Oh.
that looks like a dangerous bunch.
Yeah, it's a motley crew. Her though, I think her outfit is a bit more white.
There's a reward.
Really? Where'd you get this from?
They're posted in every town.
Well, who's putting them up? What are they? If
What
if we
have
find
they
these
done?
people, yeah.
Their leader wants to speak to them.
Who's their leader?
The chestnut woman. Feisty mare.
The chestnut woman.
What? I turned to Deborin. I turned to Nini.
Never heard of the chestnut woman.
Hair like a chestnut horse.
Is it what town?
The big one.
Rinchander?
That's it.
Isn't there like a tavern or something there? Like the mayor or the
Yeah,
whatever?
does that match the description of the lady who's in charge over there?
You mean Duvessa?
Yeah, sorry, that was out of character.
Does it match her description?
She
Oh, yeah.
does have chestnut hair,
Yeah.
and it does kind of look like a horse's mane.
So there's no word as to what these people may have done. Why she's looking for them?
No, not like that. Not at all. It only pays 5 gold, you see.
Seems like a lot of work for 5 gold.
Errand work.
I'll be
Rumor
honest,
is she wants to hire 'em to do a job. It's an important one, and they've not been seen for some days.
Well, I had heard through the grapevine, you understand, that that they were off on some fool's errand trying to return the sun to the sky or some nonsense.
That'd be them.
Right.
People tell stories, some true, some maybe not, in every town.
Of what?
Things they've been doing. Helping these little people.
That does sound relatively correct.
Are you sure there's nobody else on this wanted poster? Just the Dragonborn and the
Is
Druid woman.
Warren like jealous?
Are there any gnomes or halflings?
There are some small people in the background, but they're not very well drawn.
Oh, I see. They're
They're nondescript.
yeah. They're blocked by that huge oaf in the foreground.
Yeah, his drawing is pretty distinct.
You see.
Anyway, he says, well, if you see them, you need to get them to go to that town.
Well, sure. I mean, 5 gold. We could certainly use that.
We tried to take the job, but she says it's a big one.
Oh.
So I imagine that this big job has some other reward. Worth substantially more than 5 gold.
The honor alone would be worth more than that.
Oh, I do like honor.
Honor does is worth its weight in gold.
Well, we should keep an eye out for those folks, and if we see them, we should maybe send them in the direction of Speaker Shane.
Mm-hmm.
He reaches out, wanting the flyer back.
Oh, of course. Here you
Thank
go.
you.
Pulls his robe up around his ears real tight and starts sliding off. Squish,
Good luck to you,
squish,
sir.
Squish. Does not say goodbye. Just leaves. The other four go behind him.
Nice meeting you.
Yes. Yes, I feel like there may be some work for us.
Yeah.
Looks like we've just cracked this case wide open.
Now, I feel like maybe we should not bring the body with us if we go there, but
Well, yeah.
I think we should go to Avarice first.
Well, we're already right in the neighborhood.
yeah, right on our doorstep. So we can see what old Avarice has to say. And
then go see what Vasa, is that what you said the name is?
Duvessa.
Duvessa.
Yeah, I'm kind of intrigued by this.
Yeah, me too.
This.
Okay. Summer hours later, you roll into Caradenival.
Yeah, we do. Conquering heroes.
It's considerably busier than the last time you were here. Several of the homes have been renovated and are cleared and ready for occupants.
Oh, nice job, everyone.
Is this the one that we murdered the cult in?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then we told the speaker to, like, rather than deposing him like some of us wanted to, we told him to, like, revise his ways, and he said he would?
Yes.
That's good. That feels good. Way to go, guys.
Things are looking up here in the town. I mean, you know, they've done some renovations. They've fixed things up a little.
Yeah, I mean, you I don't think you're aware of this, Warren, but we actually came through here about a month or so ago, and cleaned up a cult that was going around.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they were a cult of Levistus, worshiping all kinds of stuff. Apparently, the speaker here was pretty incompetent, and just kind of let him walk right in, and we took him out, gave him a good talking to, and now look at that. Town's back up on its feet.
Well, nicely done, guys. Well.
High fives.
Good. Yeah, high fives all around.
High fives all around.
I'm sorry I missed that.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure, you know, we'll have all kinds of other adventures otherwise.
I think I've actually been here, right? Like, we've been to see Everest.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to keep it all
Sorry,
straight.
I forgot to mention this the last time we were in town.
Yeah. It seems familiar. But it's good to know the history of your activities here.
It's just good to see the place.
Yeah.
Up and running.
Cleared out a whole cult, you say?
Yeah. Yeah, it was wild. There were what, like 8 of them?
It's a lot.
Took up residence in the keep over there. Yeah, it was something.
Oh, there it is.
Indeed.
Yeah, we had to climb up over the walls and then open up the gate and then murdered a bunch of them. Found some orphans, freed them, sent them back.
So we
to
got the
town.
dogs in the sleds.
Oh yeah.
Well, I can. It looks like your actions here have led to a substantial improvement.
That's the way I like to do it.
Me too.
Anywho, we should probably sneak this. Oh my god, I'm a genius. I'm gonna use. We should probably sneak this body into here. I probably don't want to draw too much attention. And I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion
Oh, good
to
idea.
make the body look like a box, or
wait.
like a box
Hold on.
with a sled.
I thought you had a head and an arm.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought
Oh,
it was
I
just
thought
the
we took the
head.
whole body though.
I don't
It
know.
was a little, it was a little unclear.
You can change it if it doesn't matter, right? But
No, what the hell? Head and
Oh
hand.
yeah, no, you put the head on your belt like a God of War style.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Then never mind. What I'll do instead is I'm gonna make the head look like a lantern, like a very large,
Oh,
oversized
yeah.
lantern with Minor Illusion.
I assume you're
Okay.
carrying the arm, right? Like I have the head.
I mean, you could carry both.
Oh, all right. Maybe that could be a torch.
Yeah. Okay.
A lantern and a torch.
can you do 2 minor illusions?
I can do one.
Needy can do it. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I can do it.
All
We
right.
have a proliferation of minor
That's right.
illusions.
We're-
She'll
we're-
do a minor illusion to make the smell not bad.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, that was loud.
Oh, we didn't
I'm
even
gonna
hear it.
hit mute real quick, but I hear y'all.
Okay.
All right. So we cast several illusions to hide the fact that we're carrying this macabre assortment of grisly mementos from our kill.
Okay. The illusions appear like they will work
Excellent.
as long as nobody looks too closely.
Ah, if anybody looks too closely, we'll kill them too.
Awesome.
No, we will not.
Nah, I wouldn't.
These
do
are
that.
good people.
I'm technically I'm lawful good. I would not do that. But I give
Okay.
off like a vibe. Like anybody looks us in the eye, like I give them a glare. Like don't come too close.
So you're coming in from the lake.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a hilly climb if you want to go straight up to the Carrick, because it's kind of sitting on a peak or almost like a, what do I call that? Like a plateau? No, maybe. Anyway, it's up on a hill overlooking the lake.
Hmm.
How would you like to approach, and where are you going first?
Where do we come in from at the lake? Near where the road ends, or somewhere in the middle?
Well, you were crossing the lake itself, so
Yeah.
out there where it says Dinishire somewhere.
Okay. Well, I think we should just aim for the main road, right? Like I think that all the rest of that space, I assume, I interpret as some kind of hilly terrain with no path. So I think we just aim for the docks and then the road.
Yeah, I don't think we want to draw too much attention to ourselves.
Yeah. Just unsuspicious travelers coming in across the lake, looking for a good time.
Are you taking any steps to avoid drawing suspicion to yourselves?
I don't think
I don't
so.
think so. I
Yeah.
think for the most part we're just
We're just travelers.
Yeah.
Keeping it real.
Rolling.
we're just heading towards the castle.
Okay.
Don't look suspicious. Don't look suspicious.
Well, as you approach the keep, the guard hails you from the gate.
Oh
Hey.
there, Mr. Guard.
What business do you have?
That is an odd one. We're here to see a friend.
Yeah, we're meeting someone.
Like I don't hear that all day.
Well, really? A lot of people come to the castle saying that they're here to see a friend?
Well, no. Never mind.
Yeah, that's odd. No, we're here to see somebody who lives in the castle.
You're gonna have to
don't
be
you-
more specific, sir.
What? Why is it a big deal? The last time we were here, we helped clear the castle of a bunch of cultists. Why is... What?
We're here to see the speaker, of course.
That was you.
Yeah, that was us.
The gate opens and he leaves his post to come running down the steps.
Oh my gosh.
As the portcullis raises, you see the guard holding onto his helm as he runs as quickly as he can over to you.
Mage armor.
Welcome, welcome.
Hi. Hi. What's your name there, buddy?
I'm Renick.
Oh, hi, Renick.
He reaches
name
out to
sounds
shake
familiar.
your hands one at
Are
a
you new
time.
here? Are you new here, Renick?
I am, yes.
Well, that explains it.
I'm so glad to have found you.
Found us. Were you looking for us?
Everybody
Who's
in the
looking?
10 towns is looking for you.
Oh my gosh.
What?
What have we done?
We were just near all the cities recently. Like, we came down through... what was the name of that fortress prison? Anyway, that's not important. What's going on?
Speaker Duvessa wants to see you.
What for, though?
It's about the gemstones.
The gemstones.
Gemstones. I don't remember any gemstones.
Oh, you know, the gemstones.
That black glass gem. What's it called?
Oh, the Chardolin.
That's it.
Ah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen it?
I mean, I've seen Chardolin, yeah.
I've heard
Lately.
about it.
No. Do we... well, actually, there was a Chardolin fragment that the map was in. I didn't keep it, but that was just a few days ago.
Well, look at this. He takes from his pouch a piece of black leather, unwraps one of the amulets of the Black Knights who used to be here.
Oh my gosh.
It's made of Chardolin.
What are
And
you doing keeping that?
Yeah.
watch. This is amazing. I had to pay 30 silver for this. But I can't stop staring at it.
I take a step back.
So in his hand, it's pulsing like the beat of a heart.
Oh.
Like, it's actually moving?
Yeah, it's as though it were a living heart.
That's really good.
You've seen nothing. Watch. He turns his hand sideways so that the Chardolin piece falls and lands in the snow. It, with every heartbeat, pulls itself towards the south.
Yeah.
It's just slowly dragging itself through the snow to the south.
Trying to get away.
People don't know what to
You
make of
know-
it.
You know, Rennick, that's a bad thing, right?
Is all the Charlatan doing this?
It is, sir. It is.
Yeah.
Rennick, are you
Remember we
familiar
had-
with the... go on, Nini. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say, the more Chardolin we had, the pulsing happened. It never moved, so maybe we didn't have enough altogether, but the pulsing did happen. And then our little Betty and
Echo.
I forgot the other one. Echo, thank you. Anyway, they threw it all out.
Yeah.
That's how we knew it wasn't good.
Well, we also, when we first got Chardolin, one of us, I think it was maybe Imar, found out that it's like demonic in origin.
Yeah, she was hoarding all of it.
Yeah. So,
It's probably what led to her
Rennick-
demise.
Rennick, I mean, are you familiar with the origin of this Chardolin stuff?
No, sir. Are you?
So, oh, very much. So this is evil. These contain demonic essence. So, and just, I mean, even without being aware of that, Rennick, I just want to let's do a quick little thought experiment here. You find a piece of black gemstone, which, granted, it doesn't necessarily have to be evil from that, but you find a piece of black gemstone, that's fine. But then you hold on to it, and it starts making you feel funny. Doesn't it make you feel funny having it near you, Rennick?
Well, I guess, but I don't believe in demons.
Well, how do you not believe in demons? We've literally had entire cities being taken from them. That doesn't make any sense, Rennick. Come on, work with me here, buddy.
While he's having that conversation, I casually and surreptitiously use divine sense.
Okay.
It says can detect the presence of strong, evil, or powerful good. Can detect no location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that's not mine total cover. And in the same radius, you can detect the presence of any place or object that's been consecrated or desecrated. Anyway, just casually. I don't make a big show of it,
Yeah, you aren't detecting anything that is triggered by that.
Okay.
Interesting. And so Oslo continues on. He's like, this is a these came from demonic energies from the Netherese Empire. They were all kinds of evil, and then from there, they just caused a great deal of evil. I mean, it's almost in a sense what's begotten a great deal of the negative events that have happened here in the north, the frozen north, as you call it.
Reaches down, picks it up out of the snow, wraps it in leather, sort of looks a little exasperated. Listen, I get it. Okay, fine. You want to see your visitor, right?
Right,
Yeah.
yes, I'm sorry.
Sure.
Don't mean
And you don't want to go with me to Bryn Shander right now. I've heard that adventurers like you have gold. Is that a fair statement?
Well, we've certainly heard of gold before.
Well, if perhaps you could see fit to give me some coins, then the 5 gold reward for bringing you to Bryn Shander wouldn't be all that necessary for me.
Wait, Rennick, what are you getting at?
Well, I'd
believe
like
he's
that
looking for a
reward.
bribe.
That's 5 weeks of pay.
But Rennick, it's my understanding that a guard is an upright citizen that upholds the law. Is that correct?
Well, but I've only been working here about a week.
So you haven't made your way through all
That
the
doesn't
training
answer
yet?
my question.
He hasn't completed all the onboarding
In
yet.
general, a guard is an upstanding member of society who upholds the law. Is that right, Rennick?
No, sir. This is just a job.
I see.
Mhm.
I look towards Warren.
Rennick, we're a little more concerned about your welfare here with this Charlin situation here. I mean, what does 5 gold pieces matter when your soul hangs in the balance?
I don't have any power over what happens to my soul. Do I look like
Oh
a
God, I
cleric?
thought he was gonna say I don't have a soul.
What your stone does.
I don't believe in that. That's
Well-
nonsense that befalls wizards and those who dabble in magic. Not regular folk like me.
Oh no, of course. It's a hoax, is what you're saying.
No, I believe that the foul things that they get into to cast those spells do them some harm for sure. But I've never messed with any of that stuff.
And you see nothing wrong in a weird pulsing crystal that crawls away from you on its own accord?
Just seemed interesting, is all.
Oh,
Well-
it's interesting, yeah.
So, Rennick, I'm just going to pretend like you didn't just try to have us bribe you to not attempt to take us to Bryn Shander, which is very, very, very poor decision. And I'm gonna try and see if I'm gonna have to report this to your superiors. I'd like you to keep this job. You know, obviously you need some sort of training to kind of understand
Hmm.
what is it you need to do, because this is absolutely unacceptable. But
Yeah, it may be a PIP situation.
yeah, but I I'm just gonna pretend like you are as good as you should be, and we're gonna go now. All right.
He looks a little bit offended, holding the amulet close to his chest, and says, "Yeah, you're right. I'm the guard of this gate. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
inside expecting visitors today.
Hmm.
You are gonna go."
I don't think so, Rennick.
"No, your little friend here, he said it right. You're not supposed to be here, and I'm not supposed to let you in. You
That's
should
not
go."
what I said, Rennick. I said that
No.
we're gonna go inside now.
Yeah.
"No, I don't think you are. I'm a guard, and it's my job to guard this gate. You're right. Off you go."
Rennick, what's the name of your guard captain?
"Well, you're gonna go tell the daddy on me."
Oh, indeed, yes, sir.
"I'm sorry. You're not getting past me."
That doesn't answer my question. What is the name of your guard captain?
"I don't need to tell you that. That's company proprietary information."
Rennick, what?
Oh, he's
Rennick,
completed
listen
the
to yourself.
he's
What?
completed the privacy training.
I guess so. Apparently,
He is not revealing any PII to anyone.
yeah. You know, you know what, Rennick? That's fine. I've got enough blood on my hands for this week.
Yeah.
You know,
I clap him on the shoulder and I tell him he's doing a good job. And,
we'll see you later, Rennick.
I thank him for his service. And as I'm patting him on the shoulder, friendly gesture, arm around him, I cast Charm Person on him.
Okay. What's your DC?
Gosh, that's a good question. Charisma modifier.
Plus 3 for our proficiency bonus.
Proficiency, yeah.
Proficiency bonus. Is that what it is?
So
Proficiency?
yeah, it's 8 plus 3 plus whatever your charisma is.
Oh, 8 plus 3, like 17.
Okay. Then he is now your very best friend in the world.
Yeah, Rennick, listen, it's all good. It's all good. There's no need for any trouble here. Just we're just gonna go inside here, and you, how about this? You man your station here at the guard post at the gate. Make sure nobody else comes in. We don't want to be disturbed with our affairs with the speaker. And then when we're done with when we conclude our business here, we'll come back out and we can discuss Bryn Shander.
Yeah, buddy. I think so. That's a great plan.
Isn't it though?
I think so. I don't know why you just didn't say so in the first place, really.
I don't either. It just didn't occur.
Right this way.
All right.
Mind your step.
Thank you. On your step, everyone.
Climbs back up on top of the gate tower.
Thank you so much, Rennick, for understanding.
Yeah. You're a good man, Rennick.
I
Coming
shoot
from
Warren
you,
to look like,
he
oh,
points
thank
to
goodness.
Warren. Coming from you, that means something. That means something.
I shoot finger guns at him. Give him a wink. So we're just gonna go in then? Go straight to Avarice, or
Well, the thing is, Avarice is actually in like the dungeons underneath.
yeah.
So we need to lose this guy, and then
Well, no, he's gonna stay at the gate.
Yeah, he's guarding the gate. It's closing behind you now.
oh, okay. When he said right this way, I imagined that he was like leading us in. Yeah. So I'll just kind of say, yeah, we just need to get down into the dungeons and should be able to get to Avarice.
All right. Well, you lead the way then. I've only been here the one time, so I don't really remember the directions.
All right, so you head down into the frozen cistern, past the shrine to the Vistus, and into Avarice's study, in which you find a gargoyle statue, a raven flittering about it,
Hmm.
and an empty chair.
Oh no.
The gargoyles were named. I've got them somewhere.
Gurgle and Gargle, I think. Or Gargle and Goyle. I don't know.
Something like that.
Gurgle and Gargle and Skelm is the name of the crow.
Oh. I didn't even know the crow had a name.
Yeah, it's a familiar. It's like Echo and Little Buddy. That's what wizards do. We're eccentric. We summon things to be our buddies, and then we
Sure.
name them.
I just shout out Avarice. Avarice, show yourself.
Avarice?
You hear a voice coming from behind you.
Oh.
She says, "Get your hands above your head."
Is it the voice of Avarice?
It is.
Okay. I raise my hands, I turn around, and I say, "Hey, Avarice, sorry about what happened earlier. You see,
What happened earlier?
so
you don't actually see her standing there.
Those gargoyles, and I'm addressing Warren here. Those gargoyles and her crow, Skelm, they're hers actually. So, yeah. But she sent us to go find the spire. So when we found Dazan, who was like that reborn dude, it turns out that he actually hates Avarice and was trying to kill her. But don't worry, Avarice. Now I'm addressing the voice, just kind of like gesturing vaguely in the air. We killed Dazan. We had to make it look like we were in with him, but he's gone. He's done.
Yeah,
I'm
we took
really
care of that
sorry
for you.
about what happened with Gurgle or Gargle. I can't tell the difference between them. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry about one of them, and sorry about what happened with Skelm. But I'm glad to see that they're okay.
Yeah, we definitely took care of Dazan for you.
Oh, I dropped the concentration on my minor illusion so that we can see the head.
Yeah, I take the head off my belt and I hold it forth.
Okay.
As you can see, we got him. He had designs on this tower of yours. As soon as we found that out, good night, Dazan.
A invisibility spell winks out of existence, and you see Avarice standing in front of you, pointing her staff of frost.
Hey, Avarice.
Hey, Avarice.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Do you mind pointing that thing away? Not straight at us.
I need to know why you did what you did.
Why? I explained. Dazan.
He was he had designs on the tower. He spoke ill of you and the rest of the Brotherhood. He was very intent on finding the place ahead of you and looting it for all it was worth, using it for his own foul designs. We couldn't have that since we are friends with you, doing your business. And so, we had to take him off the board.
Yeah, it turns out that his magic was like we had to wait until he was vulnerable. He's a lot more powerful than we gave him credit for.
Yeah.
So it turns out that the whole situation, do you remember when we explained that in East Haven some Arcane Brotherhood person was burned at the stake?
I heard about that.
That was Dazan. That was the original Dazan. The one that we were traveling with was a simulacrum that he had left in this spire.
Well,
He
then
was turned. What was that?
That should have been no threat to you.
It wasn't, but the thing
we
is, he was a
accidentally
simulacrum. Well,
we turned him
I
into a
hold
real
him.
bull.
I hold up a finger to Warren to stop him.
Oh yeah.
It turns out that something in the tower caused that simulacrum to become real,
And possibly insane.
murderously so.
When we came out of the tower, he saw Gurgle and Gargle and the bird. He flew into a rage. He immediately tried to attack them. Now we tried to hold him back and do what we could. He sprang into action. He took out one of the gargoyles before we could stop him. He's quite powerful, as you may imagine.
Didn't Skelm tell you? We didn't fire a shot at any of your people. We tried to talk Dazan down.
Yeah.
I lost a faithful servant.
And for that, I am deeply, deeply sorry, Avarice. It wasn't my intention.
Of course. And I think that when you look at all the facts, all you can really take away from this is a reinforcement of our loyalty to you. And we brought the killer to justice, and I throw the head down at her feet.
She looks somewhat disgusted at it. I can see from your countenance you want me to believe what you are saying. I don't detect any great deceits.
We would never try to deceive you.
Well, yeah, Avarice.
You should.
All of this is true. We came out of the spire. Dazan attacked your friends here, and we killed Dazan, and then we returned here with his head.
If it's your intention to trade blows with members of the Brotherhood, you're going to need to be more ruthless than that.
What?
More ruthless than beheading him, and then I take out the arm and I toss that down too.
No, not your grisly trophies.
Oh, I see.
Deceit is one of many tools that we must use if we are to be successful. She relaxes her stance.
Yes, we're not good at deceit. Please teach us, Master. Let me snatch the pebble from your hand.
I don't understand what you mean.
He means it metaphorically. Just go on.
Carry on.
Well, as you've deprived me of a servant, you shall have to fill that role. Fortunately, you're in luck, because I am ready to leave.
Oh. Where were you going?
It is time to head for the glacier.
Well,
The glacier, what's there?
Ythryn is trapped beneath it, and I know how to get inside.
What? What is?
The Netherese city of Ythryn.
Oh, Ythryn.
Yeah, Ythryn.
All right. I thought you said Slytherin. Different thing.
It's a different Netherese city entirely. Is
inside the glacier, so you found where it is.
Using the information Skelm relayed to me about the location of the spire, comparing to my own notes, yes, I believe so. And I know how to open the glacier.
Oh.
Open the glacier? What do you mean? Glaciers don't open. They don't have... They're ice.
I have a key.
Glaciers don't have keys either. What are you talking about?
Well, this one clearly does.
As mentioned, as we previously arranged, I'll tell you more about this, and it will serve you great use in your pursuit of Grimskull.
Or
Grimskull.
And as I recall, you promised that we could have any of the loot that we found in the city. Yes.
No, No, of course
No.
not.
Hmm.
But there will certainly be some items you can have once I've looked at them first.
Oh.
She is our boss now, Warren.
Yes, indeed. Would you say, Avarice, that time is of the essence here, or is there some leeway?
Why?
There's been a matter that's been brought to our attention.
Yes,
that, we may
I've
have
heard
to.
of this. The speaker holds no power over the Brotherhood.
Well, it's you may recall that there used to be more of us, and I fear that some of our former companions may have gotten themselves into a bit of trouble.
I hope they did. It should keep the speaker busy. Meanwhile, we have work to do. Your days of being heroes are over. You serve the Brotherhood now.
Oh,
Hey, Avarice, I got a question for you.
Yes, dear.
What's your stance on the murder of, like, townsfolk? Like, when you're trying to, like, do something for the Brotherhood and a townsperson gets in your way, or even just, like, for fun, right? You want to blow off some steam. Do you ever just, like, find, like, a random person to just, like, you know what I mean, right? Just, like,
This is a
off 'em?
person who's never harmed me or so much as attempted to get in my way.
Well, let's take both situations, right? Like somebody who is in your way, but they're otherwise innocent, or somebody who's like, yeah, they haven't harmed you, and you're just like mad in general, and you just want to you just want to feel some blood, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Avarice?
I
yeah.
do not know what you mean, and I think you might be a psychopath.
Oh man, man, why do you have to judge like that though? Jeez. All right, cool.
Way harsh. It's way harsh, Ty.
Well, that's okay.
Know
forget I
this.
asked, Avarice.
Know this. I do not have a warm heart. My heart is as icy cold as Levistus himself. But I will honor the law. And if you've done me no harm, I'll do you no harm. If you so much as cross me, I will destroy you with utter glee. Is that clear?
Perfectly, Crystal. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I will
Sure.
try my hardest to control my sociopathic and psychopathic tendencies while we're traveling. I could just feel more at ease with all the law radiating off of you.
Hmm.
Thank you very much, Avarice. I will try to follow in your footsteps.
I'd like to go back to the part where we were servants.
In the temporary sense, of course. I'm not a slave trader.
No, and I'm not a slave, and so that works out. That works out for both of us, wouldn't you say?
Indeed, but I sent a trusted servant with you, and you got him killed.
I believe your other servant got him killed.
Whatever the case, I only got a limited report from the battlefield. I suppose it doesn't matter, as our interests are aligned.
Well, aside from the small matter of our business in Bryn Shander.
Again, with the Bryn Shander, there's no time for this. You don't owe the woman anything.
It's not so much about the woman. I'm concerned about our companions.
You don't owe them anything either.
Well,
have you
On
sworn an
more
oath
than
to
one
defend them?
occasion.
it's not a matter of debt, but you saw
Well,
one of them was
honestly-
one of them was clearly a fool, spouting off about the sky and the sun.
Well,
I mean,
it kind of is a matter of debt, Warren.
he could have wandered into a hole.
What, like,
He
there
might
were
be suffering.
several times where they saved our life on the battlefield. There was even an avalanche, and they dug Nini and I out. We
Listen.
owe our lives to some of them.
Yeah.
Is
She
that
taps
not
her
lawful?
staff impatiently on the floor.
Don't you tap your staff at me, woman.
Your sentimentality is misplaced. However, I don't wish to have this conversation all the way to the glacier. Can you return in 3 days?
Oslo counts on his fingers. Yeah, I think that should be fine.
Very well. Please get this out of your system so we can focus on the important tasks at hand.
All right. And you maybe procure some supplies and things so that we're ready to go.
Excuse me. I already have supplies.
Well, we'll need some sleds and some dogs, some rations.
No,
what Warren's trying
don't
to say is
think we will.
it would be very, very useful if you could procure some things that'll help.
I am unbothered by the cold. But
We are not so lucky.
expediting the travel does make some sense.
What I'm saying.
Yes, I think I can get the speaker here at Caerdeneville to give me some dogs. I don't
Excellent.
know how to operate them. I hope you do.
Of course.
Fine.
It's part of the servant's training.
She smiles wryly. Let's see what we can do about that attitude these next 3 days too as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I will try and control my psychopathy and psychopathy, and Warren will try and control his
Oh, absolutely.
outbursts.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Keep it real from now on.
Understand this. I am grateful to have your assistance.
I should think so.
I am eager to get to the city, though. As you should be. Untold power awaits us.
Yeah, and the ability to, bring down Avarice's reign and
Well, we don't want to bring Avarice's reign down. Maybe
sorry,
Oral.
Oral, sorry.
Avarice's
A lot of
reign
A
is
names.
secure.
Avarice has no reign. I serve Levistus
Oh, yes.
faithfully.
Sure, you could replace Oral with Levistus.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
My master is entombed. It's not so easy. However, the key to his freedom may lie in the city yet. We'll see.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed. All right, well, we'd best be off then. 3 days, we said, yes? Or was it 4?
As close to 3 as we can.
Oh, yes, that's right.
I should like to leave today, she says.
Well, yes, but it'll take you some time to arrange for the sleds and whatnot.
We'll go as quick as we can. On that note, it's probably best for us to go ahead and skedaddle, right? Warren, Beanie?
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
Let's not waste any time.
No.
And
We'll help
Oslo
our
is kind
friends.
of like skirting around the edge around Avarice and her staff.
I think we could take her.
You mean like, take her to the glacier?
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
I believe that's exactly what I meant, yeah.
Yep. Well, have a nice day. 3 days, Avarice.
Yeah,
We'll see you soon.
we'll see you soon.
Stay warm. Or
Stay
cold,
alive,
or-
she says.
Oh.
You too. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's a good greeting. Or
no-
ending.
Stay
Stay
alive.
alive.
I do the staying alive dance. That was interesting.
She is always a peach.
Hey, she's not murderous though, and apparently Oslo is canonically psychopathic, so
That's hilarious.
that's fun.
Yeah, she's clearly pretty evil. I think she's got to go, but she can help us in the short term.
She's evil, but she's not so evil that we need to murder her immediately.
No, I mean I don't approve of her and her general air of evil.
And association with Levistus.
Right, but I do believe that she may help us serve our more altruistic goals of returning the sun and whatnot.
Yes.
You know-
And
Go ahead.
and where she can take and spellbook.
Say that again.
You're cutting out.
I believe she wants to steal Everest's
I
spell.
said, and I think that
Nope, you still cut out.
where she can take I think that there's gonna be. Oh well, I'll tell you later. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we
Yes.
can hear you now.
Yes, now.
Okay, perfect. I said that I think where she's gonna take us, there would be spell books, magic items,
Oh,
things that haven't been touched in who knows how long.
millennia. Yeah, the fall of the Netherese Empire was a long, long time ago. That's a great point.
Yeah.
And she does have the key. Oslo is convinced that glaciers do not have the need for keys. So,
And she knows something about this where we're trying to go, right? This
Yatherin.
yeah. She knows how to get there or
Alrighty.
we should
So,
explore that.
where are we heading to Bryn Shander?
Oh, I think so. Unless you
Oh,
guys got a
space.
reason not to. Yeah, Princhander it is.
Okay.
Post haste.
Heading down to the east way.
Full on sprint.
Full on sprint to Bryn Shander. Can get there in under a day. It'd probably be, we'll probably have to stop somewhere though, right? Because we didn't stop going across the lake. And
Yeah.
but let's say you roll into Bryn Shander well after the gates are closed. The guard there doesn't want to let you in because it's after hours.
Sure. But then we ask him to do you not recognize us, sir?
When you point out who you are, he opens the gate and says, I must escort you to the speakers immediately.
Do you know who we are? Do
you?
you know who we are? Do you not know who you're talking to?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Exactly.
He wants to escort us there right away, you say.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody got
Sure.
objections?
No, we know he wants his 5
Yeah.
gold pieces.
I mean, we're pretty tired, friend. Had a long day sprinting from all the way from Dinnerville.
She'll want me to wake her up.
Great, go ahead.
Okay.
We want you to wake her up too. Go for it. We are on a time crunch, good
We
sir.
really are, yes.
Alrighty. Well, he takes you into Bryn Shander over to the speaker's house, which is right by the hall. Opens the door, steps inside, knocks on the door to her bedroom. She yells at him. He explains. She rumbles around in the dark, throws on some robes, and comes out to meet you.
Speaker Shane.
Pulling the garments up tight because of the cold, she says, "Oh, thank the gods you're still alive, at least most of you."
Mm.
What happened?
We know now the enemy who is gathering the Chardolin.
Oh no. Tell us
Does
more.
this have anything to do with them becoming slugs and trying to make their way south?
It does.
What's
I
the
thought
scoop?
so. Yeah, Dish, what's the scoop, huh?
Yeah, you'd best explain.
Invisible enemies walk among us. We had seen their boot prints in the snow, and now we know for sure they're Dwargar.
I mean, that's what everybody had said, right?
I'd start to draw my sword. And then I put it back.
They've been infiltrating the 10 towns searching for the rare crystalline known as Chardolin.
Have you seen these foul dwarves?
Our militia captured one and forced it to divulge the location of their mountain stronghold. It also told us they're building a mighty construct, and they will use it to lay waste to the 10 towns if we do nothing to stop it.
You best do something to stop it. Tell me, though, if I may, and this may seem like a bit of an odd question, but humor me, if you will. This captive of yours, does he have all of his limbs?
He does.
So this construct they're building, do we know where this is happening? Is there a timeline?
We believe that that's why the Chardolin has awakened.
Hmm. So they've made some progress.
For the good of the
What?
10 towns, we ask that you confront the Dwerg, our warlord named Zardok Sunblight. Slay him and destroy his evil weapon. Will you help us?
Do we know that guy?
Yeah, no, it was mentioned in that one, where did we go? Was it Kelvin's Cairn?
No, it was Kerr Koenig, I believe.
I think it was like, yeah, somewhere
There
around
was some
there.
visible footprints and the weird guy
Yeah.
who was the speaker, and then we left to the north, and then we
Anyway,
killed
yeah, we-
some dwarves. I think one of them was that the guy that we killed. No,
No, it was another area. We did raid a Duergar stronghold though.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the name rings a bell.
Zardok Zord, it was his son.
Oh, it was his
Was the
son.
one that we killed. Yeah.
That's what it was.
So, where is Zardok?
Sunblight Fortress is south of here, on the spine of the world. Not far from the road, honestly.
Oh, that's good. We're on a compressed timeline.
Follow the 10 trail to the Red Waters, then follow the frozen stream into the mountains. You'll find it. Hurry. We don't know what he intends to do exactly, and we don't know how far along he is in his creation.
Well, if there's a way to stop it, we'll do what we can.
Yeah, we'll do our best.
I knew you would.
Do you have any more information? Do you know the size of his forces or their relative strength? Do you know, is there anything you can tell us? I mean, there's only the three of us here. I hesitate to walk into a place poorly informed.
4, friend.
Yeah, 4.
You forget about Echo.
Oh, yes. Of course. Little Echo.
Nobody.
This is a situation for stealth, for adventurers, I would think. Not for armies, even if we had one.
Do you not have maybe like a specialist? I think that was more what Warren was getting at.
Well,
Maybe retired.
I just hate to. I hate to go into a place where like there's 100 armed troops defending the place or something. I'm just having whatever information that we can get might help us to formulate the best plan.
How did you guys go about capturing the Duergar? Did you have like some kind of special way of perceiving them?
One of the guards got lucky. Saw him making boot prints in the snow and tackled him.
And you've questioned him?
We did.
Yeah. I was hoping you guys might have had some sort of magically assisted means of piercing their invisibility. Do you know of anybody who has magically assisted means of piercing invisibility? Maybe some sort of items that could see invisible creatures?
I don't know of any such magic.
Hmm.
I heard there was a wizard in East Haven.
Uh,
I heard he
yeah,
burned a
bad,
snake.
bad luck there. Bad
Yeah,
luck there.
yeah. He's not going to be
Well,
able to help.
it's not a big deal. We'll find a way. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're armed with powerful magic ourselves.
Well, I
Where?
say we've got something pressing at the moment, but as soon as we're done, we can go do some reconnaissance.
Well, I think this kind of.
Oh yeah, this is much more important than the Ethereum.
I think Avarice is going to wait for us, honestly. And
Yeah.
to be honest, I kind of want to make her wait.
Same.
Okay.
I don't like her attitude.
Same.
I cross my arms and pout because I'm just thinking about the spell books, but I'll go along with you.
Don't worry. We'll find some additional spells.
Speaker Shane.
I hate Duragar with a passion.
Me too. I'm excited about the prospect of killing Duergar.
Thank you for that clarification.
Did she tell us the location? Does she know the location? I think she said off the road somewhere.
She said
Yes.
in the spine of the wall.
Follow the 10 trail past the Red Run,
Oh yes.
then follow the creek into the mountains. And you can't miss it. That's what he said.
All right. Well, that seems straightforward enough. Fellows, are we agreed? Is this something we'd like to undertake to help these
Yeah.
fine people of the 10 towns?
I mean, like it or not, we have to.
We have to.
Maybe
What,
she
are
can
you just
feed us
gonna?
dinner.
Well, yeah. But, we
Yes,
can
you
eat first,
may. It's cold. Spend the night if you wish here in my front room, and you can help yourself to my stores.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
Thank you.
On a related note, and I don't mean to be indelicate, you understand, of course, but yeah, you've asked us for our assistance with this, I'm going to say, rather dangerous matter, and yet there's been no. There's been no offer of compensation or recognition or anything. Have we just not got to that part of the conversation yet?
I can gladly offer you my hospitality and my undying friendship.
Well, you know, it is adventuring is about the friends we made along the way.
I am also sure anything that we find there, we could keep for ourselves, right? Anything that could be of use for us. You guys don't really have any use for him.
No.
Of course.
Yeah. See, I mean, that's a better deal than we could ask for.
Sure. And quite honestly, I just the opportunity to kill some of these Duergar is reward enough for me.
Good. I thought perhaps I had misjudged you.
No, of course not.
No, we are absolutely not psychopaths or anything else.
No, we're just
that nature.
covering all the bases here. We if there were some compensation to be had, we certainly wouldn't want to miss out by not asking. But no, of course, we're happy to help.
Is there anything else I can do for you tonight?
I don't know. Are you at all concerned about retribution? I mean, if we go in there and attack these people, it's entirely possible they may try to strike back at your town.
Well, they intend that, as we understand. We've already begun preparations. We've been evacuating many of the lesser used buildings. We've moved the food stores closer to water.
No, it's smart.
We're preparing for a siege or an attack of some kind, and we'll continue to prepare over the next several days. I
All right.
can't imagine what they could do that's worse than sending some crystalline behemoth on us. But if it happens, perhaps we'll be ready for that too.
I just thought it might accelerate their plans, possibly. So it's good that you're taking these. You're not taking this lightly.
This will surely be the fight of our lives if that creature attacks.
Well, guess we should get some rest.
Okay. She shows you around the kitchen. And she's got a fair amount of nice food and drink.
All right.
After settling you in, she heads back to bed.
So, guys, what do you think? You want to pursue this thing, or do we go back to Avarice?
Oh no, 100%. We need to save the town. I know earlier you were like, "What do you mean we're going to that we have to do this?" But
Yeah. I'm enthusiastic about going after these guys. It seems close, and it seems like the speaker seems like a decent sort. She hasn't treated us poorly in the past, as far as we know.
yeah, what we were saying is, are we going to stand by while there's actual need, or are we going to go and help this woman, Avarice? You know, which is more important?
Yeah, yeah. This seems like this appeals to my character's sensibilities.
Yeah, this is the more heroic thing to do, even though Avarice said even though Avarice said we were done being heroes.
Yeah, and I'm not kidding. I want to kill some Durga.
Oh yeah, for sure. I do kind of hate fighting them though. They're kind of a pain in the butt. We'll get through it though. Maybe we can find some scroll of invisibility that we can add to our spell books.
I'm sure there'll be something there.
Oh, Fairy Fire. None of us know Fairy Fire, do we? I don't think it's even on the wizard spell list.
I don't. Are we at all concerned about this talk she had at the end about some giant behemoth?
She said the construct, right?
Yeah, but at the end she characterized it as a giant behemoth.
Oh, I didn't catch that part.
Yeah. It stuck out to me for some reason.
Yeah, I imagine it would. That would be pretty concerning.
I mean, giant is I guess it's a matter of perspective, maybe. I don't know. That doesn't matter. We could take a giant behemoth.
I caught that.
construct.
I caught that too. I heard, wasn't it? She said crystal giant, crystal
Oh,
something.
yeah, maybe there was crystal in there somewhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
a crystal giant behemoth, or a
Oh,
giant
okay.
crystal behemoth, or something.
Something. Crystal.
Something big for us to kill is what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's only one way
Yeah.
to find out. And that's to meet it in battle and try and kill it.
As we do.
As the answer to most of life's questions end up being for us.
That's right. 2 wizards and a warlock rode into a Duergar camp and killed
It's
the
all right.
behemoth.
We have our little buddies. Little Buddy and Echo.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
We lost our NPCs.
Maybe we can convert a Because you're like a lawful good religious warlock, right?
I'm not really religious. I'm just
Well,
I'm just a
maybe
good dude. I got good vibes.
maybe you could convert one of them into goodness.
A Duergar?
Yeah, yeah. Maybe one wants to atone for his sins.
No, they all die.
Okay,
Not having it.
fair
Huh?
enough.
Really
Worth.
find the one-armed Duergar and kill him.
I thought that was the Dragonborn shtick.
Yeah.
It translated.
That's right. I've also, as it turns
Developed a
out,
hatred for one-armed
I've
Duergar.
got an antipathy towards the Duergar. I thought I heard one of you guys talking about a one-armed Duergar who had done you wrong in the past.
No, I mentioned that he did do wrong to one of our paladin friends.
Oh, well, that's enough reason then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, the night passes uneventfully unless you guys do something.
I'm happy to just rest, get up early, grab any
And head
provisions
out.
that we might need, and head out.
Mm-hmm.
She did say we could have some provisions and things, right?
Yes.
Yeah, just basic stuff. So yeah, I think that's the plan, unless you guys object.
Okay. Well, as you are leaving,
Oh no. A crystal behemoth.
just south of town, you see a strange sight. There's a woman with a large snowy owl on her shoulder being attended by several strange-looking kobolds sitting next to 3 dog sleds with perfectly motionless dogs.
Mm, that looks ominous. Valine Harple.
Hmm. Oh, didn't you say something about? You mentioned her a few minutes ago.
Billion.
Was
Oh,
she
yeah.
one of the 3 from the Brotherhood that the guy told us about?
Possibly.
Okay. I think she was. I think there was 3 women wizards that he told us about from the Arcane Brotherhood. I believe. Well, I won't swear to it. I believe this is one of them.
He's got an eye patch.
It's a she, isn't it?
She, yep. She waves a mittened hand to you. Hello! Over
Hi.
here!
Hello. Can we help you?
Oh, I think I can help you.
Oh, excellent.
With what? Are you sure?
I understand you're in a hurry to get somewhere.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty dangerous too.
Why where did you hear that?
Well, I knew that you'd be summoned here eventually. And my friends here, she gestures to the kobolds, saw you come in last night.
Interesting.
You notice the one standing nearest to you has bits of skin falling off of it, and you can see its bones.
Ah, you're a necromancer.
I am a wizard, yes. I do some necromancy.
On the side, yeah.
Like
course.
casual necromancy.
Was this one I gesture towards the kobold whose skin? Are all of their skin falling off, or just one, or just a few of them?
2 of them.
2 of them.
There are
Were-
6 all told.
Were these 2 especially important to you?
No, but Nas killed them, and I thought it would only be fair to give them the chance to return the favor when we catch up to her.
Who?
Oh, my old friend Nas Lantimir.
I'm
She
sorry to hear that.
stole my orb.
Not an orb stealer.
It's a professor orb. It's been
What does
with
that
my
do?
family for centuries. It raised me and taught me most of what I know.
The orb?
Indeed, there's a soul inside, you see, a very knowledgeable old soul. We call him Professor Scant.
I would just call him Papa Orb.
He's been a tutor to my father and his mother, and her mother, for generations.
I see.
As you may have already noticed, I have some dog sleds here.
Indeed, we did notice this.
These particular dogs have no need for rest, and therefore will give you the fastest form of travel you can find around here.
And why would you offer us this assistance?
Well,
Not that I doubt your motives, but
I thought perhaps we could be friends.
guys, are we all full up on friends?
Never.
Hmm.
No, I don't believe so. Quick question though. I usually ask this of my friends because I like to know. Um, Veline? I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Bellian.
Velian. Um, do you? So it's kind of like a funny question, right? So, when you just like have like a bad day, or maybe somebody's in the middle of kind of like getting in the way of you doing what you want to, right? Like they knock over your cup of coffee or something.
Have you
Um,
ever killed a man just to watch him die?
why do you take the fun out of it?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why
The
are we
setup's the most
having
important part.
this conversation now?
Well, I'm just curious. Like when you have like a problem, would you rather talk it out, or would you rather fling a magic missile in their face?
I'm a flexible sort of person.
Could be a fireball instead.
Well, if you deal in such mundane magics.
Oh, banishment to one of the 9 hells.
It depends.
Well,
Well, let's be friends. My friend here suffers from a touch of psychopathy, so you have to make allowances.
Well, I wouldn't say that about him. He just seems curious to me.
He likes to ask questions.
But I hardly think it's the time. If you are going somewhere and would like a ride, my minions here could help.
we do. Time is of the essence.
It is.
I
Would
turn
you like
towards
to?
Dini, who has been notably silent.
Yeah, I also don't know how to avoid making this question sound awkward, but lately we've met a lot of new friends who all wanted something. They've helped us, but they wanted something too. And so I think what we're trying to ask is, what are you looking for by helping us?
And she cuts right to the chase.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, that's what we were trying to get at.
Well, I should hope you would help me confront Nass and get my orb back.
That doesn't sound too.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little about this Nass.
Yeah, I mean, is she evil? I guess, to put it bluntly.
Oh, I'd say that's fair, yes. She's an archmage of the Arcane Brotherhood.
Oh, an archmage.
Arcane Brotherhood.
Yes.
Yeah,
Do you
we've
have any
heard-
association with them?
I might.
Oh, don't be coy, Velian.
I do. But it's more of a family thing for me.
Oh.
Hmm.
So, kind of like a nepotism situation?
Yes, that's fair.
I can get behind that.
Sure.
What about your Professor Orb? Is this thing evil?
No, no,
What do you say, Professor Scan? What has he taught you?
he's a fount of knowledge.
Yeah, but is it like knowledge from, say, Elysium, or knowledge from like Beator?
No, more knowledge of the mortal realms. He's an ancient sort, and
Mm.
Oh,
I assume Ness stole him because he speaks fluent Netherese.
Ah, I see.
well, this is fortuitous.
Well, it is why I was here in the first place.
Well, I meant fortuitous for you because as it so happens, as it turns out, we are very skilled at dealing with archmages.
Good. That is good news.
My companions here are mages themselves, you know.
Oh, really? What is your preferred school?
Well, mine is divination. I've been practicing researching this theory on the harnessing the powers of fate. To be able to choose your own path. It's been very very uh, up and down, really, because this adventuring thing has kind of gotten in the way of pure research. But it's allowed me to put some of my things into practice. So I mean that's been fun. Um, what about you, Nini? I don't think we've ever had that talk.
Conjuration. Um, but I have recently started researching necromancy more, and it is new to me, and I am intrigued by your friends here.
Oh, yes, well, I'm still experimenting. The dogs were honestly more difficult.
The dogs.
The dogs
Oh, the
are dead.
dogs. Got it.
Or her sled, yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
3 sleds. 12 dogs.
Hmm. Well, would you, if we were to go and undertake this, would you be accompanying us to where we're going?
If you would like that, yes.
It may be
Oh,
dangerous.
I don't know that that's necessary because I think that what we plan to do is going to put us in the same area.
Well, I was just thinking if she's a skilled mage of some kind, then that might prove helpful against an army of Durga
right, yeah,
and
Oh,
giant
okay.
crystal behemoths.
Yep.
yeah. Warren's got a point.
Yep, that is a good point.
One last question, Villian.
Villain.
Um, so we made acquaintance of a couple of people from the Arcane Brotherhood. Yourself, Dazan. Um, we've heard about Nas.
Oh yes.
But have you? What is your? Are you familiar with that? There was one other prisoner, 236 or something like that. Are you aware of any other members of the Arcane Brotherhood?
How do you mean, dear?
Just anybody else that you're familiar with that we might want to keep an eye out for.
Uh, no. I believe you've named them all.
Okay. Not
There was
familiar with
one. We heard a story about one, didn't we? There was.
it was like greed or something.
Yes, that's what it was. Yeah, Greedo. No, that's not right.
Swado.
Hmm. No,
Sebulba?
there was more syllables. I feel like it was a longer name.
Jar Jar Binks.
What are you
I mean,
talking about?
Avatar.
Avatar. No,
You mean Avarice?
that's the one.
Yes.
Ah. Yeah, that name does ring a bell. What would you say is your favorite of the Arcane Brotherhood?
Well, 3 of us set out together initially. Avarice,
really?
Dazan, and I.
Oh, that's
Were you
an
guys
amazing coincidence.
like close friends?
Well, we were until we got here.
Oh, what
What
happened?
happened?
Were you betrayed?
Somewhat. No
Did
one
you
came
betray
to
them?
blows. No spells were thrown. But as we gained proximity to our prize, we decided to go our own separate ways.
Hmm. Understandable.
Just different methods? Different
No.
approaches to magic?
Perhaps. Not really. More unwillingness to share.
Oh.
So you were all looking for the same thing. Eh?
We were researching the same thing, yes, and the Brotherhood
Hmm.
sent the 3 of us here.
Oh, I see.
Nas followed along, unbidden, unwanted.
A question for you. How did you know that we were going to be here? Yeah, you said like we were bound to come eventually, but then also like, how did you like? Why do you want to help us to go to Sunblight Fortress? Like, what did like? I know that you want our help with Nas, but like, why are you willing to help us with this?
Well, I assume if I help you, you'll help me. That's usually the way these sorts of things go.
It's a back scratching situation, Oslo.
I know, but it's so.
Professor Scant is centuries old. I'm in no great hurry. Just so long as we get him back.
Hmm. Well, that's easily enough arranged.
All right, well, I guess I'm sorry.
Well-
Don't mean to grill you. Just
Yeah,
Just
no,
curious
yeah.
is
We
all.
apologize for the grilling, but one last question, if you don't mind, on the subject of your associates, companions, friends. Uh, are you have you made the acquaintance of another member of the Arcane Brotherhood, a Gant, Baelish Gant?
Oh yes, I've met him before. Yes,
Friends?
not really. He's a lowborn sort.
Oh, I hate the lowborn.
Well,
But you do?
I held no disdain for them. I just don't fraternize much with them.
Hmm. It's the smell. Yeah.
Lauren, what?
No. Let's not be unkind.
No, it would be unkind. Yes, we've met Mr. Gant recently. As it turns out, he didn't mention you, but
Well,
in a small world, we thought maybe you
I'm
work
actually
together.
a relative newcomer to the field.
Oh, really?
Indeed, I only decided to become a wizard 10 years ago.
Oh,
A bit late in life, but I knew I could
Wait.
do it.
But you had Professor Orb for that long?
Yes?
What? That doesn't make any sense. Why did you wait so long to pursue wizardry?
I was a debutante.
that would make sense.
Kind of. It makes sense to you, I
She
guess.
she aged out of the debutante business apparently, and
What are you trying
turned
to
to
say?
wizardry.
Never
Um,
married. Decided to stake my fortune, or
Yeah.
at least to go out and try and prove that I am a worthy member of
Sure.
the Harpel family.
No
Oh,
one,
God.
no one asked
Yeah, no, she
for your
is
hand.
Oh no,
only.
I had multiple suitors.
Oh, sure.
Indeed.
They were lowborn though.
No. No, I played it coy.
I see. A little too coy, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
She reaches up and sort of rubs the area around her eye patch.
Hmm. That's not suspicious at all. Well,
Oh, you're not going to ask? I just knew you were going to ask.
I was waiting to see if somebody else would, but if nobody else, if nobody else does, then Morin just says, "Hey, what's up with that eye?"
Oh, I lost it in a fight.
Fight.
With
Yes.
Nast?
No. Another young lady at court.
Oh,
Ooh.
Jeez.
was that a love triangle?
The same man had proposed to us both, yes.
Oh my goodness! And which one took your eye?
She did.
Hmm. And you killed her, I assume.
No, I didn't get the chance. The guards intervened, but she was hanged. And I
Oh.
was there to see it happen.
Hmm. You know, with your necromancy, you could probably bring her back and kill her again.
Well, it's been some 20 years now.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, she wouldn't be so fresh.
Perhaps as a skeleton.
That's the spirit. Anyone else have any more questions?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Shall we
Well,
away?
Yes, I believe we would be happy to help you with your orb situation in exchange for a little bit of help with our business.
Well, as I said, these dogs can pull day and night, and my servants can drive the carts. We can rest while we go.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, let's be off then.
And you, dear little wizard, would you like to examine my spellbook?
That would be wonderful.
Oh my goodness.
Then you can ride with me.
Okay.
This is everything's coming up roses.
What'd you say?
I said everything's coming up roses for us today.
Oh, yes.
Hold on, I have her spellbook. I'm going to go ahead and paste that. Well, here, I'll put it in the Monday chat. It will take some time to copy spells out of it, of course, but this will let you know what she's got.
Okay.
And then, or not the Monday chat, sorry, the Wednesday chat would be far more appropriate. Monday would be like, what do I need that for?
Yeah, the Monday people won't care at all.
Oh, no, I don't have bugged character tabs.
No, I'm sorry, I don't either, actually.
Polymorph is in there.
Oh wow. Animate dead?
Weird,
Ooh,
right?
Arcane Eye.
Okay, guys. Well, I think we will wrap it here for tonight.
Alright.
All right.
Thank you.
Good night, Internet. Bye.